The Bible isn't just a book of random stories. It's 66 different books that come together to tell one story. An incredible one about God's love for us. And now for an amazing story inspired by the Book of Psalms. Chapter 24, verse 1.
Amos Finnegan ran a hand over his nearly bald head as he scooped 1 spoonful of sugar into his oatmeal and counted out exactly 23 raisins. He peered into the nearly empty box.
Already? I'll have to go buy more.
For 51 years, Amos had gone shopping together with his wife, Mary. Now she was gone, and he didn't like going to the grocery store by himself.
So many different kinds of everything. How am I supposed to choose?
Sighing, he glanced out the window. His wooded lot was wild and full of brambles. Only the grass right around the house was neat, mowed by Ilsa, a college student who came by every Monday to help out.
Oh, it all grows up so fast.
As Amos turned to look out the front window, he was surprised to see a moving van in front of the dilapidated house next door.
Someone must have bought the old Randall place. Now what's that?
Grabbing his cane, Amos hobbled through the kitchen to look out his back window. An untidy apple orchard grew in the back of his lot. Though it was usually peaceful, he now spotted 3 children, 2 boys and a girl, scrambling up the trees.
Those rascals!
Amos barged out onto the back porch, waving his cane.
You get out of my orchard!
The oldest boy swung down from a low branch, a half-eaten apple in hand.
But there's no fence or anything. It's mine, you miscreant! Leave it alone. Okay. Sorry.
The boy rounded up his siblings, and they trotted back toward the house next door.
Rapscallions.
A dark cloud of irritation followed Amos the rest of the morning. He was even short with Ilsa when she showed up to clean his kitchen and vacuum his floors.
Do you have to be that loud?
I'm almost done.
Finally. Little peace and quiet.
Amos grabbed his cane and rapped it on the floor.
Those scalawags are back.
He stalked to the back door with Ilsa close behind.
I warned them.
A large spotted dog bounded through the orchard, 3 children chasing after.
I told you to get out.
We're only trying to catch Scooby. He chewed through his leash.
The oldest boy finally got a hand on the dog's collar.
We're going, okay?
The children scurried away, dog in tow. Ilsa watched them leave.
They weren't doing any harm.
That's my Mary's orchard. I won't have anyone tearing it up.
Well, of course it's a special place, but Mary let anyone pick apples, and you know how many apple pies she gave away.
No one made apple pie like my Mary.
That's right. She knew God gave you both this beautiful place and all those apples to do amazing things with.
Amos nodded slowly.
You sound a bit like she did.
I know you miss her very much.
Cooling down, Amos headed back to the kitchen and picked up the well-worn Bible on the counter.
This was hers. She was always going on about our place, how it was a gift.
The Bible fell open to the Psalms. One passage stood out, highlighted.
The earth belongs to the Lord, and so does everything in it. The world belongs to Him, and so do all those who live in it.
Ilsa smiled as she grabbed ingredients from the fridge.
I like that, and I really hope you like this pot roast I'm leaving in the oven for your dinner.
After Ilsa left, Amos stared out the back window at his tangled orchard. The twisted branches hung heavy with ripe fruit. At last, Amos picked up a burlap sack and made his way down the back steps. A short time later, Amos arrived on the front porch of the house next door, heavy bag in hand. The door stood wide open, with boxes stacked everywhere inside.
Hello?
A woman wearing overalls with a kerchief over her hair appeared from the living room.
Hi.
I live next door.
Oh, I'm sorry. The kids, I know they've been bothering you.
No, not at all. I'm Amos.
The woman held out her hand.
Molly Wright. My husband Patrick is around somewhere, and you've seen the kids. Is it just you, or...
If my Mary was still here, she'd have brought you the best apple pie you've ever tasted. But it's just me, so this'll have to do.
Amos handed over the bag of apples.
Let's see, Macintosh in there, and Gala, and I don't know what all.
Thank you. You didn't have to.
No good keeping them all for myself. You can come pick anytime, and tell your friends.
That's very gracious.
Amos caught sight of the kids peeking down from the top of the stairs. He smiled and winked.
And tell those youngins they're welcome to do all the fort building and treasure hunting they'd like in the orchard.
Well, if you really don't mind, they'll be so excited to use your place.
Oh, it's not mine. Not really. You could say it's on loan.
Amos waved goodbye and headed back to his own home. As he let himself inside, he found himself smiling for the first time all day.